Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika. Welcome to the channel The Nature Lover, where we talk about the eco-friendly items, the nature lover items, because I love the nature a lot and I know that the people you are watching the video also loves the nature. That's why you have clicked on this video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about some of the substitutes for the plastic, because replacing the plastic isn't that easy as it may sound, because there are so many things that we use in our day-to-day routine that are completely made from the plastic, and it's not that easy to actually replace them. But we can find a substitute, we can find the different alternative in which we can actually replace the plastic. Like I have find the substitute for replacing the plastic with the silicone. Like I've been using some of the products from the silicone. Now silicone is much more eco-friendly than the plastic, so you could also do that. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the different products or different ideas or different things that you could incorporate that could replace the plastic, because our main concern is to protect our environment, preserve it, actually give them in a good shape to our future generations. So that's our main focus, and that's what my main focus. And also I love the nature so much, so I'm going to protect it. I want to give good to this nature instead of actually exploiting it and throwing the waste out of it. So here I am. Let's talk about today's video about the alternatives for the plastic. Before diving into good part, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do really appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon, so whenever we upload new videos, and we do so every single week, you're gonna get notified about it. Let's talk about the different alternatives for the plastic, how we can replace them, because that's what our major concern. So let's talk about that. Now, there are so many different alternatives that people are actually searching for. The scientists are also working on that, how we can actually reduce the waste from the environment and all those things. So there are the few of the alternatives that I'm going to be talking about that. Now, of course, first of all, we need to think what are the different ways in which you are using the plastic and how we can avoid them. For example, we are using in the packaging stuff like the food packaging, the cereals, the snacks, the many tea and coffee comes in the plastic. So we are looking for a substitute that can replace that packages elements, and we can have the different ones. The most common alternative for the plastic is the stainless steel. Now the metal is eco-friendly, you very well know about it. We get the metal from the earth, extract all those chemical reactions. I don't know what they do, but that's what they do. They actually extract it from the earth crust, and then they actually refine it and make it into polished metal that we can use it for our day-to-day routine. So that is the first alternative that we go towards. Is tough and easy to clean stainless steel options for reusable foods and beverages storage have multiplied in recent years. So that's what we can do. Instead of actually opting for the plastic, we can pick up the metal, the stainless steel. We can go with the more of the aluminium foil instead of going with the polythene wraps, or instead of going with the polythene packaging. So that is the first thing that you could do. The another alternative that we have is the glass. Okay, glass is made from the sand. It's quite basic, it's quite layman language. So while not biodegradable, glass is inert, inexpensive, and infinitely be recyclable. So glass is recyclable. You can heat them, you can convert it into whatever shape, size, whatever you want to do. So it's a great alternative for plastic if you're looking forward to one. Of course, it just breaks so easily. It's not that durable as the plastic, but we can replace them in many of the items, and it's quite inexpensive. So since many food items come packaged in the glass, upcycling glass jars into food storage is no cost way to give your food packaging new life. Jars from jam, honey, pickles, nut butters, and so much more can be added to your no waste toolkit for shopping from the bulk bins. So that is a great thing. If you are purchasing the saucepans, or if you're purchasing some kind of the jams or butter, you're gonna see they do have the plastic packaging, that is a small plastic packaging, and then they have the big packaging or in the can that is made from the glass can or a metal can, or they also have the glass containers in which you are getting your sauce, in which you are getting your jam, your butter, and the different items. So instead of buying that plastic packaging, you could very well opt for the glass packaging. Okay, of course you may have to pay a little bit more for that, but I think that it's pretty much fine to pay more for our environment. Instead of taking the plastic packaging, go for the glass one. Another one we have is the platinum silicone. Now silicone is so hit. Right now the people are looking forward to the silicone, what it is and all about. I've already made a video talking about what exactly the silicone is, how it has made. I'm gonna leave that video in the comment section above. Make sure you check it out if you're new to the silicone world and you want to know more about the silicone. But basically there are so many different kinds of the silicone. You get the silicone rubber, the silicone sealant, a lot more is there. So made primarily of the sand, food grade platinum silicone is flexible and durable. It's also heat tolerant. So you can boil, bake and cook in these products without danger of denaturing. Look for the silicone products without plastic fillers. So there are a lot many of the silicone products available in the market. Some other kitchen utensils you can use in the microwave oven. You can use it for your baking or for making the different kinds of the products. I think that these are more durable, and silicone, since it's made from the sand, so it's a more eco-friendly. The alternative that we have is the natural fiber cloth. Yes, there is no comparison of the natural fiber cloth. Natural cloth can replace plastic bags. Sustainable clothing made from the organic cotton, wool, hemp or bamboo won't shed plastic fibers when washed. Felted and or recycled wool is a versatile, safe and compostable material for children toys, household containers and more. So you could go with the organic cotton, hemp, bamboo, and you could very well adapt it instead of actually going with the synthetic cloth or with the plastic one, with the chemical or all those things. You could very well choose the cloth bag instead of going with the plastic bag. This is a great alternative. Like if you're going for the shopping, instead of actually opting for the plastic bags, I would highly recommend you to consider the tote bag, the cloth bags or the recyclable bags for your shopping, for your packaging, and for any kind of the materials that you're using, that you want to carry something and you would need a plastic. Instead of that, you could very well go with the cloth one. Another great alternative we have is the wood. Yes, wood has a lot many uses in our routine. A renewable resource, wood from sustainably managed forests can replace plastic in household items like the cleaning brushes, kitchen utensils and cutting boards. Yes, you could very well go with the, instead of purchasing the plastic spatula, you can go with the wooden spatula. You can purchase the wooden utensils that are there available in the market, and these are not really expensive. These are kind of like a cheap, depending on what kind of wood item you are purchasing, ranging from few bucks to maybe hundreds of dollars. But again, you could opt out for the very inexpensive options available out there. Like if you're purchasing a wooden if you're purchasing a metal pan, then you could have a wooden spatula with that instead of the plastic one. So you could also opt for the wooden. These are having also the cleaning brushes and cutting boards. I do use a wooden popsicles for my clay item as well, instead of going with the plastic spatula. Then we have the bamboo. This fast growing renewable resource can replace plastic in items like tableware and drinking straws. It's lightweight, durable and compostable. Bamboo has a multiple different uses in our life. Like it can be used for the bamboo cloth, like that. You can also make the straws, also make the different items, and this is also very renewable resource and also very eco-friendly because it's extracted from the plant. Then we have the pottery and the ceramic. This thing I really love a lot. The ceramics, the pottery, around for millennia, the pottery and other fired ceramics offer stable waterproof alternative that's good for food storage and tableware. Look for non-toxic glazes. Now glazes, if you're actually making your own pottery, the glazes comes in various different sizes, shapes and also in the various different prices, depending on what material they have, what the color they have. So you need to go with the non-toxic one. I do use the non-toxic glaze for my pottery stuff. I use the one that is extracted from the plant. I'm using that particular gum and I'm using that particular as a glazing for my pottery. So pottery ceramics could be a great alternative. It is extracted from this land only, so pottery ceramic could be a great alternative. It's a waterproof, it's a durable as well. Of course it may break if you're throwing from the high upstairs, but again it would be a great alternative if you're looking forward to avoiding the plastic and finding an alternative to that. It can be a great alternative. We can go with a paper packaging instead of the plastic packaging. In days gone by, many things were packaged in plain paper, and while better than plastic, paper can't be recycled infinitely because every time it's reused, the fibers get shorter, limiting its use. Luckily, all paper except the glossy kind is safe to put in your home composite. Then we do have the cardboard. I do use the cardboard for my clay, for my table, for my clay, instead of going with the plastic packaging. It's fully compostable at home as long as it's not coated and you guess it's the plastic. Many companies are now packaging their products in plain cardboard to cut down on waste. You can also use cardboard boxes to replace storage containers in your home. Keep in mind that anything you buy has an environmental footprint. Though longer lasting than plastic, things made from glass, metal, and so on still take energy to make and transport. For these swaps to make sense, you need to use them over and over and over and again, and you need to recycle them, reuse them again and again as well. Like the mushroom packaging, a combination of the agriculture waste and mycelium root. This home compostable product is grown on a hemp flour mixture and then dried to hold the growth process. So you could see the mushroom packaging. You could also see the seaweed based packaging that comes in edible and biodegradable grades. Pressed hay is being used as an act cartoons in Poland. The banana leaves are also used in some parts of the world. In Thailand, where the plastic problem is reaching crisis proportion, a supermarket has opted to plastic free in favor of banana leaf and bamboo packaging. So there are so many ways in which you can actually replace this plastic. Hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the plastic alternative? Are you getting nature conscious or not? What are the different materials that you're incorporating in your routine that is plastic alternatives, and there are much more eco-friendly? I would really love to hear from you, because it really helped me as well, because I'm also finding a substitute for the plastic, and the more substitute I'm getting and more I'm incorporating in my routine and schedule, so that I can turn more my environment friendly atmosphere rather than going with the plastic. So hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you for the next time. Take care. Bye guys.